You have to be champion before you become champion. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have to be the champion in this to be the champion in this. I want to be up more than anybody on the planet want me to be down. And that's just what it's all about. Wanting to get the best out of yourself. Not competing with anyone else but you. And that's how we improve as a person, improving ourselves.
Obsession's gonna be talent every time. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed? Is it all you ever think about? Let's face it, it's you against you out there. When you walk on that court, you have to think, I am the best guy out there. I don't care if LeBron's playing.
There's two types of players, players who love to win and players who hate to lose. Which one are you?
I'm neither.
Meaning?
I'm neither. Meaning that, you know, I play to figure things out. I play to learn something, right? Because I think if you play with a fear of failure, or you play with the will to win, or that supersedes the fear of failure, I think it's a weakness either way, right? Because if you play with the fear of failing, you'll have the pressure on yourself to play, you know, to capitulate to that fear. If you play with the sense of I want to win, then you have the fear of what happens if you don't. But if you find common ground in the middle, in the center, then it doesn't matter. You're unfazed by either, right? And that enables you to really just stay in the moment, stay connected to it, and not feel anything other than what's in front of you. So, you know, I try to just be dead center.
Whatever you want to do, believe it, believe it, believe it, even if you don't believe. Play the game of belief. Act as if you believe. That is power. That is sheer power. And it will happen, believe you me. If an old fool like me has worked in my life, it will work in yours. So never give up. Believe, believe, believe.
In life, folks, you cannot change your life unless you change something. If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got.
You said that trying to be like Mike was impossible in your kid because he's like a god, but what would it mean to you for kids now to say they want to be like LeBron?
That's all part of the plan. It's been part of the plan since I really started taking this game serious, to say, how can I get the youth to feel like passing the ball is okay? Making the extra pass is okay. Drawing two defenders, and no matter if you win or lose and you make the right play, it's okay. And, you know, because like you said, scoring the ball is so heralded in our sport. And I want the fundamentals of the game to be as great as they can be. And if some kid or a group of kids from the West Coast to the East Coast to the Midwest to the South and everything in between all around the world can look at me and say, well, I made the extra pass because LeBron made the extra pass, or I got to chase down block and I didn't give up on the play because LeBron didn't give up. That would mean the world to me. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. You talk about that you were kind of, you know, lonely by yourself. I was the same way. That used to hurt me growing up. Now I fucking thrive in that shit.
A lot of people in general are afraid of failure. How did you become one of those people who doesn't seem to be afraid of failing?
It doesn't exist. It's not existent. What the hell does that mean? Seriously, what does failure mean? It's not. It doesn't exist. It's a figment of your imagination.
So without the sacrifices of mom, who took me all to the junior golf tournaments, dad, who's not here, but who instilled in me this work ethic to fight for what I believe in, chase after my dreams. Nothing's ever gonna be given to you. Everything's gonna be earned. If you don't go out there and put in the work, you don't go out and put in the effort, one, you're not gonna get the results. But two, and more importantly, you don't deserve it. You didn't earn it.
start with a small win. Begin with something small. So, for example, if you want to lose weight, I often tell people just start walking every single morning. The fact that that small win associated with getting up every single morning is under your belt, you're going to feel the courage, the confidence, and you will have the ability to begin adding other things to your ability to grow stronger. So now that you know, it's been 60 days, 90 days, and it's like you got that pattern down pat. You get up every morning, you just walk, that's it. You don't think about it, it's become a habit. You now can use that tool of creating habits and instilling discipline with the next one. After 90 days of tiny wins and the revamping of your character, you will be the type of person that can get anything done at any time.
While you're over there watching me and talking about me, I'm working. I'm working hard. I'm taking things to the next level. You keep gossiping and I'll keep working. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. You keep focusing on everything and everyone else and I'll keep working. And when you finally look around at where you are and where I'm at, you realize that you have nothing left to talk smack about. And you will lose and I will win.
How does that make you feel when you see that in print? That's,
well, I have to keep working. You know, it makes me know that, you know, every night you go out on the court, you know, people was looking at that magazine saying, okay, if you're the best ever, then you got to prove it to us. So, right. You know, it keeps me humble.
How has your ability to deal with pressure and nerves changed?
Well, it's not that it's changed so much. It's just that I've grown. Win, lose, or draw, I'm going to be satisfied with that because I'm not going to regret anything that I did out on that basketball court because I know I gave it, 100%.
When we look at the finals last year, you took 11 shots in one game. That's clearly not you. What's the mental block there that wasn't there in this series?
I mean, it can be unexplainable at times. You know, the mind is a powerful thing, and, when you try to do something or try to become someone that you're not, it can change your habits. It can change with you've practiced all over the years. It can change the way you, believe in things and see things. And like I said, last year, I believed so much that I was a villain. I believed so much that I was this, Two-Face or the Penguin or, these guys going after Batman. I believed that, and that wasn't good for my game. I never played that way. I've always played with excitement and joy and love and then fun. That's what made me fall in love with the game.
I feel to be at the pinnacle of any game, in whatever you do, you've got to be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft. Not a lot of people can understand that. That's why I don't know about nothing else. I do not pay attention to nothing else. There was games of football on yesterday, there was rugby, there was this, there was that. And like normal society is like, let's talk about this and let's engage in this. And I can't do it. I just don't, people are talking to me and in my head I'm counting something. I'm counting up a number or I'm knee deep in a sequence on the mat or on the feet. That's my life, sequences and numbers, nothing else. I cannot pay attention to nothing else.
Do you think you appreciate the hard work you put in because you used to be weak?
Yes, I appreciate self-discipline.
Yes.
I never had, and the crazy thing about what, you say that, I didn't have a motherfucker come wake me up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning and say, hey, you gotta get your shit in. I had no trainer. I didn't have a nutritionist. It was the self-discipline that I had to survive, to not survive, I was weak, to thrive. No one said, hey man, you're 297 pounds, man. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help, hey man, you're not smart. I'm gonna help you out. I had to work at all this shit. I had to overcome and it self-disciplines everything. And if you don't have it, I don't look at you right, because I know you're capable of more.
You're going to lose sleep. You'll doubt whether it'll work. You'll stress to make ends meet. You won't finish your to-do list. You'll wonder whether you made the right call and have no way to know for years. This is what hard feels like, and that's okay. Everything worth doing is hard, and the more worth doing it is, the harder it is. The greater the payoff, the greater the hardship. If it's hard, good. It means no one else will do it. More for you.
You have 2 sons, and what do you want them to learn from your experience these past 3-4 years about the men that you want them to grow up to be?
I think the first thing I would tell them is you can't be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. It's impossible. No one is perfect. If you make a mistake, you have to live with it, and you have to be able to grow from it.